So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy.
Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bellingham stands tall and stands strong. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Tries a measured ball. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gravenberg. Kerkez. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe. Spread it left. And here's Wirtz. Oh, some astute defending there. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Carreras. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! It's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Liverpool restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Isak touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Wirtz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. In with the challenge. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's played it in low. Kerkez getting this one clear. Vitz. Isak. Now Gakpo. Vitz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goulart defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernardo Silva. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Vitz. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Jacquet cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Van Dijk clears it away. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Drives it in. And he's got his range wrong there. Ungamoa. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Liverpool will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Strokes it back.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bellingham gets a foot in here. Gakpo. Isak receives it in a good position here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Great chance here from position A1. Szoboszlai! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes on his marker. He's dribbled past his... Good chance here! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Kerkez. And it's Gravenberch. Gakpo. Isak. Now Gakpo. And he's cut it out. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. He's in a great position here. Bernardo Silva. Shot, surely! Gravenberg. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Wits. And it's Gravenberg. Ungamoa. Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. Bellingham. Kirkes. Looking for the run. Knocks it into space. Courtois claims comfortably. That has been cut short. Frimpong. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! And it's in! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 10,
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, he's all alone. He might be in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Konate.
Coming on to replace him is
Now it's Bellingham.
number 36.
Now it's Goulet. Now this could be a chance. Oh, just can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! It's a loose ball. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ungamoa. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Goulet. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Goulet. And we're done. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Summerslide! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. That's gone for a throw-in. Kerkez has it in a wide position. Plays it across. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dumfries. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries a shot! And again! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Gakpo. Bellingham. It's a sharp pass. Spread to the right. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good ball. Wirtz! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And Gula. Bernardo Silva. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Played with finesse. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially...
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Ungamor. And here's Isak. Goulet. Bellingham. And it's Denzel Dumfries. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's had it nicked away. Kerkez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fab. Tries one from range. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Muscular approach does pay off here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Isak.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Howson. He's got away. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Howson. And Carreras. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Liverpool really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Kerkez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hops for safety. Konate. Valverde. Carreras. Played out to the left flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wirtz. And it's Gravenberch.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Arda Güler. Dumfries. And Güler. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he decides to cross it. Howson. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. It's Vinicius Junior. Carreras. Now Howson. Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Wirtz. And that was asking for too much. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Now this chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Szoboszlai. Jacquet. And Ungamore. Jacquet. And it's Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Wriggles his way through. And here's Wirtz. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some resolute defending there. Szoboszlai. And Gravenberg. Gakpo. That is good strength. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's taking on the lot of them. Bellingham. And Konate. Dumfries. And it's Arda Güler. Güler wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Denzel Dumfries. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 10. Kylian Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 21. Brahim Diaz. Number 36.
Gravenberg. Jacquet. That's Wirtz. Kerkez. Wirtz. Wirtz makes a dash for it. Bernardo Silva. He shifted it to the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. And time is up. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support to our charity fund Chance in Football.
Beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and... tries a shot! He's been caught on it here! Van Dijk clears it away. Deftly away. Throw it. Van Dijk. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Carreras. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gravenberch. That is ended up in no man's land. Bernardo Silva. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pinches it off him. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And here's Isak. Oh, it's come loose. Bradley, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. The muscular approach does pay off here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gravenberch. Ungamore. That's tidy. He's dribbled past his man here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gravenberch. That's good play. Now it's Gakpo. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Carreras did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jacquet. And it's Gravenberch. Jones. That was nice. Gakpo! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bradley really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
It's a promising position. Araujo was in no mood for any of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Isak. He's shifting through the gears. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here. Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goulet, Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked it up out wide. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. He is through here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Liverpool really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think them...
Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Arda Güler. Ungamoa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Araujo. That is good progress on the left. Gravenberch is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Szoboszlai. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jones. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Goes looking wide. Oh, that's delightful. Bradley did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread neatly.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 9, Alexander Isak. Coming on the field is number 22, Yuk Any2.
Van Dijk. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. For Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Jones. Valverde, and he welcomes it in. Look at the slows for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 73, Number 17, Curtis Jones. Coming onto the field, number 14, Federico Chiesa.
Szoboszlai.
Number 10,
And it's McAllister.
Alexis McAllister.
And it's McAllister. Dumfries. And Carreras. Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. Vinicius Junior. Carreras receives it in a wide position.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Araujo. Chiesa. Gakpo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Good, strong midfield running here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe now.
And it's Bradley. McAllister. Ekitike.
There will be 1
Now
minute
it's
added
Mbappe.
time.
He's had it taken off him. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Dumfries. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Nicely weighted ball. Gravenberg. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Liverpool, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. And here's Mbappe. Dumfries. Looking for options for movement. Delivered across. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Gravenberg.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Gakpo, good driving run. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Jones. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde, Mbappe, Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Isak. And it's Jones. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham running with the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bellingham! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Goulet. This is a promising build-up. Goes for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Isak. Vinicius Junior. Dumfries.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bellingham. And here's Dumfries. And across it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to get it clear. Oh, terrible pass. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Isak. He is starved of space and time. Jones. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Gravenberch.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Half-time getting close now. Bradley. Lovely feet. That's a decent clearance. Taken back almost at once. Good ball, good take. And they've got rid. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Bradley. And Gravenberch. Gakpo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Valverde. Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Gravenberch.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Jones. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Gakpo. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Isak. And he's had it nicked away.
That's going in strongly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Arda Güler.
The attendances for this
Aims
match
beyond the
is
defence. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that was very necessary.
substitution for Liverpool, number 9, Alexander Isak.
Gravenberch.
Coming on the field is number 22, Yuk Any2.
Defending was strong and firm.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Jones. Bradley's cross. Dumfries with the clearance. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Gakpo. He'll try from distance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Dumfries can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberch. And he is deftly away. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked, shoots! Off the post! Gravenberch. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Ekitike gets into a good position. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Jones. And that is well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Güler. It's Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 18.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 17.
Araujo,
Number 12.
Kumas.
Coming on the field.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Number 67.
Cucurella,
Number 2. Joe
Bernardo
Gomez.
Silva.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
A lot of space here, a real
The
opportunity.
shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool really couldn't get going in the first half, and it has to be said, with no mark.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Gakpo receives it in a good position here. Valverde. Bellingham. Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Valverde. And here's Goulet. Mbappe. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Valverde. And the counter is on.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ungamoa. Oh, sweet feet. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. And they can counter here.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard.
Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Szoboszlai. Here's Jones. Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Jones cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it
takes a shot! And another try! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Number 17.
Jones at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Konate with a definite fell there. Gravenberch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Jones. Gakpo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Goulart has created one goal already. Dumfries. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Gakpo. Spread it left. And Gamoa is onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he can clear it away. And it's Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. In with the challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Liverpool really showed the first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now here's the delivery. No, that's been dealt with. Goulart. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance! Jones looking to add to his goal. Bradley. It's played through for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid with the lead. Jones being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, what has happened here? Drives it in. Konate attempts a clearance.
The attendances for
They get
this
a throw
match
in.
is 28,997.
Jacquet. Almost an hour gone. Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. And Gravenberg. Tries the cross. Konate is there and he can get that clear.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberg. Here's Jones. Gravenberg. And it's Jones. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Gakpo. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Goulet. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get rid. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 9, Alexander Isak. Number 17,
Liverpool with the corner, there first.
Jones.
Gravenberg!
Number 22,
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gravenberg is offering a right smile there.
Alexis McAllister.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. McAllister.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance here to counter. Carreras. Vinicius Junior. And Carreras. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
And that was nowhere near his best. Liverpool very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Incoming delivery. Dumfries. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Chips it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number
It's make or break
73,
time now, and
number
they're
12,
all headed for the penalty
coming
box.
on the field. Number 14,
That's a decent clearance.
Federico Chiesa. Number 2, Joe Gomez.
Now, can they get him away? This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga. Valverde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dumfries. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the... That's rather hopeful. And it's Elliott.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Dumfries. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and size.
Impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Elliott. He's beat Elliott! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Elliott actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play. Bernardo Silva. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dumfries can get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Szoboszlai just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Gravenberg. Bradley. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Space for him to turn and look. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. Isaac. Carreras just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vinicius Junior opts for safety and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And it's Arda Güler. Van Dijk. McAllister. That's a little off target. Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Szoboszlai. Spread to the right. Now the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Dumfries. Konate gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. Dumfries. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Jacquet, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass. Dumfries. And it's Arda Güler. Can he get it through? Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Dumfries.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible...
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half. Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Dumfries. Bellingham. Valverde. This is a promising build-up. Arda Güler takes a shot! Well taken goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gravenberch. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Passes short and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Valverde. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gravenberch. Araujo to McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. Harrison makes a dash for it. Almost an hour gone. Elliott. Big chance! It's a loose ball. That's put pay to the danger. McAllister, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 19.
And that's definitely not his best.
Coming on
Bellingham.
to replace him is
Good running, strong and
42.
purposeful. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Güler. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, strongly challenged there. McAllister. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Bernardo Silva. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's having a go! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Number 10, Alexis
Endo.
McAllister. Number 38.
Now Naoni.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Number 3, Wataru Endo. Number 53.
Araujo. Endo. McConnell. Passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Lofted in. And a header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo. And it's Endo. Now Naoni. And here's Gakpo. He was under real pressure there. And it's Soboslai. Oh, good spread. He's in a great position here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No, again there's no way through. Bernardo Silva. Into the last 5 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Goulet. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Number
Dumfries.
15, Arda Güler.
Bernardo
Number
Silva.
7, Vinicius Jr.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Coming on the field. Number 36.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Number 12, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Howson.
Number 17, Marc Cucurella.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Number 6, Eduardo
Endo.
Camavinga. There will be 3 minutes at a
Nicely
time.
weighted ball. And the shot! He'll want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Gakpo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What a frustration, Peter. Even after the goal, no real change in approach. That's about...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah.
Superb from Szoboszlai!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jones. That's the throw. Konate. Goulet. Now Mbappe. Elliott. And it's Jones. Isaac. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Elliott. Tries to get it clear, and he's only too happy to take that back. Liverpool already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Can he get it through? Arda Güler. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through. There's the shot! That's really well cleared. Van Dijk. Now Elliott. Gakpo tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Tsimikas. Out towards the flank. Tsimikas making good progress. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Jones. Now it's Jones. Oh, sweet feet. Elliott. And it's Gravenberch. Quick look, then he leaps for it. Harmlessly behind. Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. This is a promising build-up. Tsimikas. And it's Elliott. And it's Szoboszlai. And Gravenberch. And he's forced to go back. Xhaka. Gravenberch, given the lift of his goal. Howson gets it away. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Goes looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberch. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And Tsimikas. And here's Isak. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, no joy this time. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Jones. Chance here to counter. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Liverpool absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Liverpool seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tsimikas. Gomez. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Van Dijk. Tsimikas. And it's played forward. And Gravenberg. Gravenberg running with the ball. Ambitious ball here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Howson. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Jones. Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Dink through. Not the most convincing of passes. Jones. Elliott touches it back, and it's Gravenberg. Thinks one through, and it's an errant pass. Gomez. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Szoboszlai. And it's Elliott. Now Elliott. Jacquet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's a decent clearance. Valverde. Carreras. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Arda Güler. Jacquet. Gakpo might just make this. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Güler. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Space for him to turn and look. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that is one way to stop him. In again.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 19.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Madrid have a free kick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Carreras. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Gravenberg. It's a pretty loose pass. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 17. Curtis Jones.
Valverde.
Him is number 10.
Now it's Güler. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. McAllister receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. It's Vinicius Junior. Gomez makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet.
Coming on the field, number 3, Wataru Endo.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Konate gets it away. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Bajcetic. Bajcetic clears. Howson. And Konate. Time added on 4 minutes.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Vinicius
Junior.
Junior.
And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Xhaka. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the goal.
He's having a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Bellingham. Arda Güler. Mbappe. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Szoboszlai powering forward here. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Szoboszlai. Jones. This is promising.
Such good technique.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Elliott. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out wide. Now it's Isak. And he's found a way past. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. And he's got away from him. Oh, they can break here. Bernardo Silva calmly anticipates. Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Tsimikas. Gravenberch. Gakpo. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Szoboszlai. Now Gakpo. And it's Gravenberch. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Half-time getting close now. Out towards the flank. Tsimikas gets a cross in. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. He's gone forward. Howson clears. Taken back almost at once. Now who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Elliott. Gravenberch. It's just beyond his reach. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Please turn your attention to the
So it's all
screen.
square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Vinicius Junior. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Liverpool with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's found space here. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jones. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gravenberg being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gravenberg turns back here, probably the best option. Gakpo is herring after that one. And it's Elliott. Mbappe. Now it's Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dumfries flashes, he leaps for it. Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Howson cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And it's Elliott.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Here's Jones. And it's Gomez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Substitution for Liverpool, number 19, Harvey Elliott. Number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Coming on the field, number 42, number 10, Alexis
Howson.
McAllister.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham stood up well to him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Howson, quality ball. He's on it, can he get away? Nice control. That's going wide left. And across. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Yoni. Isak. Oh, cracking ball. Clipped into space. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to belt it away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 21, Kostas
Van
Tsimikas.
Dijk.
Number 2, Joe Gomez.
McAllister, and it's Jones.
Number 30.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. We are into stoppage time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Of the match award, and those... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players.
Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. Szoboszlai. Here's a chance! Howson does really well to win the ball there. Jones. And here's Elliott. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bernardo Silva. It's Bellingham. Konate. And it's Arda Güler. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Elliott.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's forced to go back. Tsimikas. Liverpool currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Gomez. Van Dijk. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Bellingham. For Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jacquet. Elliott. Jones. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Szoboszlai. Dumfries.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Elliott. Szoboszlai. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa touches it back. He's having a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. And Güler. Gravenberg. And it's Gomez. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Jones really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gomez. Here's Jones. Oh, good-looking ball. Opts for safety. Güler. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. That has ended up in no man's land. Jones charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that has not gone well.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Tsimikas. Oh, that's neat. Dumfries was in no mood for any of that. Carreras. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Now Howson. Vinicius Junior. Jones has given away a free kick. Carreras finding himself in... Oh, good climb! That's going to go a long way. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this...
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Jones. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tsimikas. And it's Soboslai. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dumfries. And Konate. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde. Carreras in acres of space out wide. Jacquet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Konate can clear it away. Jacquet. Konate gets it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Goulet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes aim and crosses. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Dumfries. Bernardo Silva. Ball's played through. Dumfries. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 14.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Number 17, Curtis Jones. Coming on the field.
Gomez.
Number 79, number 10, Alexis McAllister.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's McAllister. McAllister! Valverde tries to clear. Goulet. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 19, Harvey Elliott. Coming on the field is...
Back when it goes. And here's Isak. And here's Isak. Oh, now he can run away with it. Nyoni shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 8. Dominic
Liverpool
Szoboszlai.
have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 3, Wataru Endo.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gravenberch. Endo attempts a clearance. And it's Endo. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, he's had it taken off him.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. Big chance!
Two added
Tsimikas.
minutes have been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Carreras. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Gomez. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Bellingham. Dumfries. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that has left him in a heap.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bernardo Silva. Valverde. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Isak going after that. Valverde. Carreras. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Over to the right flank. Jones finding himself in space. Bernardo Silva clears without hesitation. Well, that pass isn't the best. Carreras. Now Howson chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Dumfries. And it's Arda Güler. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Elliott. Now it's Chiesa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Konate. Bernardo Silva. Carreras. And it's Valverde. And Konate. Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Gomez spots it and intercepts. Jones. Elliott. And it's Soboslai. Ball played for Gomez. And it's Gravenberch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Jones. Chance here to counter. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Ball's played through. Jacquet. Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chiesa. Good ball, good take. And it's Jones. And he's played it back. And here's Isak. And he's running. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Howson with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And the counter is on. Now there's a decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please take a look at
The midway point of the game.
Liverpool certainly to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a very... And the shot! And he thumps it clear. The ball goes in. And he's quick to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. That's where it came from. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gravenberch being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. And that is well cleared. 60 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good time to finish! Gravenberg gets it away.
The attendances for this match is 28,909.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Chiesa showing good feet. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 14, Federico Chiesa. Coming on to replace him is number 79.
Not the most convincing of passes. Howson. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a shade optimistic. Jones is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 19.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 17, Curtis Jones. Coming on the field, number 42.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Alexis McAllister.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Goes looking wide. Carreras. The ball has bounced loose now.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Coming on the field is number 3.
Here, oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot!
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Valverde, spread out to the left, and he skips past his man. That's going wide left. In with the challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Tsimikas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carreras. Now it's Valverde. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Dumfries, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
After 10 minutes is number 20.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Goulet. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's good play from him.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Dumfries tries a cross. Jacquet attempts a clearance. Little pass back. Valverde. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Mbappe! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Elliott.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jones. And here's Isak. Elliott. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. Real chance! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tsimikas. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Chiesa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gravenberg. Approaching the half-hour mark. Soboslai receives it in a good position here. Vinicius Junior for Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Nice physical challenge. Güler is fouled. And they've got rid. Güler has created one goal already. Howson. Elliott. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank. Mbappe running with the ball. Backward it goes. Great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham! Oh, off the bar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that was vital.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Oh, shooting chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, good finish. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid have their lead. Konate clears it away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Valverde cross shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Güler goes short.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Howson threads one in. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Jones. Well, they are still trailing, and they require and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him. Pace into feet, nearly superb.
Jacquet. Now Elliott. Now it's Chiesa. Spread out to the left. And it's been hooked away.
The attendances for this match is...
And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. And that's been drilled in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Chance! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Number 79.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Look at the space here. Jacquet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Elliott. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Jones. Goulet. Bellingham. Valverde. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's made its way to him. He has a chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. 75 minutes played.
Number 8.
Yuk Any2, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 42.
Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick.
Alexis McAllister. Number 3. Substitution on the field. Number 5. Jude Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 6. Eduardo Camavinga.
Yuk Any2, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Camavinga. Carreras, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Carreras tries to clear. Camavinga. Bernardo Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. Isak. That's good play. He has found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yuk Any2. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post.